Hi, Only Murders in the Building fans. Welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori, and this is Dr. S. We're going to discuss Season 3, Episode 6, called Ghost Light. This was a strange one. It starts with, first of all, Howard confessing that he killed Ben. But no.
No, it was like a total
Indirectly.
1 second psych out.
Yeah, okay, there's some ghost named Gideon who haunts their theater, and apparently if you don't sweep him away...
I kind of like the theater motif of this show. Like, I liked learning about the White Room, because that was like, turns out it is a real thing. But like ghost superstitions, like, or theater superstitions, I wonder if that's like a thing.
Yeah.
Like, does every theater have its own like the ghost light thing?
Yeah.
Is that real? Like, you know how their one light has to stay on and then it went out?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I kind of like those little things if what we're learning is true.
Either way, it brings the trio to the theater, which there's some fun little antics.
It's nice to see them together.
Yeah.
I was happy like Mabel was happy. Poor Mabel.
I know. Well, Charles has an incident with not one sandbag, but two. And then he locks himself in a closet with his fish, fogs himself, flushes his fish.
The fish survives.
Fish survives. I just don't understand the point at all.
You saw that coming, that he was going to flush the fish, though.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, anyway, he's going to be okay, guys. I thought he could have done a lot more banging on the door, maybe?
Isn't Steve Martin supposed to be a comic genius?
Yeah.
I feel like he's just testing material in the show. Like, testing it. You're supposed to test it elsewhere and then bring it to the show.
Like everybody else, people's comedy fades. It gets old and...
Yeah.
He's all right. I will always love him. I will always love him.
Yeah, but he's definitely curmudgeonly.
Yeah. You're right, though. I think he's trying things. I want to put KT on the table, the suspect board, just because, well, they feature her a lot in this episode.
Yes.
And she has a lot of power there, right? She teaches Howard all about the ghost light and, like, how you summon him and make him go away, the Gideon or whatever, which...
Did we see KT much before today? This episode, I mean?
Like the first and second,
a little,
maybe,
right?
But not much.
So what's confusing me about this season is we see a person, we don't see them for a few episodes, then we see them, then we don't. There's not a lot of continuity.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of getting frustrated. Like, I don't know if people are introduced just to introduce them so that they're not last-minute killers.
Yes.
I feel like it would be better if everyone was interwoven throughout, even if it was just a little bit.
Yes.
I would feel it more satisfying.
I agree with that as well. And then there's also some new character because Oliver finds his way into the attic to investigate, and then someone grabs him. It turns out to be Jerry Blau, who was the former director of the play, but he's living in the attic, which that sounds like fun, minus the rats.
Right. He was barbecuing it, right?
He's barbecuing something.
Yeah. He had some shish kebabs, but then when he caught the rat, he was, like, excited.
But he's the ghost. He's Gideon.
Yeah.
I don't really understand his point of things. It's funny. I get it. But where will he... I mean, he witnessed the punching between Charles
and
Ben.
Loretta. That whole involvement.
Drama.
Yeah.
Why did Oliver... After he said Charles punched Ben, why did he seem so shocked by it? Because he was defending someone.
Yeah.
But why did he seem so like he did?
Yeah. And the fact, and is it because Loretta's involved in it? That's why Oliver's like, oh, I need to, like, he thinks it's her. He's trying to cover up for her. Which, I mean, you love her so much that you'd be okay with her killing someone?
No way. No.
That's too much.
There's no way.
Yeah.
We also have Talbert, who's always fun to look at. He follows the trio there. I feel like he's moving in on Mabel, pulls her away from them. I mean, they definitely do some things that annoy Mabel. I get that. But yeah, now it's more like Talbert and Mabel.
Okay, Steve Martin's bit about Talbert, I did think that was a little funny.
Yeah, that was good.
In my head, I was also calling him Talbert.
Oh, yeah, he's like, oh, good, we do pronounce the second T?
Like Stephen Colbert.
Yeah.
So I was in my head also.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm a little bit suspicious of Talbert, though. I was in the beginning.
You have been.
I think we were thrown off the scent because in the footage, he says, like, Ben says, oh, you're here. and Talbert's like, oh, someone was there. But we don't see that person. I'm wondering if he was actually saying it to Talbert.
Yeah, he probably is that person.
I'm a little bit thinking, I think, because I've been very reticent to choose a suspect.
Yes.
But I'm throwing him out there.
I think it's
not impossible.
I think it makes sense, actually, because why did he follow them to the theater?
Yes, and he keeps getting in their business through Mabel. I mean, I feel bad if he's just using, well, she's also hot, so... side effect, or what is it called? Yeah, a little bonus is that he gets to hang out with her. Yeah, but yeah, I'm a little suspicious.
And he probably got a handkerchief too.
And he was trying to like sneak in to maybe get evidence when he made up the story of just trying to get his footage.
Right, and also he's really pushing the whole Jonathan and the doctor thing, like hardcore. Yeah, I mean, obviously, he's taking pills because of like lead actor nerves that he has. It's a little methy, but yeah, I think he's trying to throw Mabel off of his scent.
So he has to stay close because they're like experienced murder solvers now. They're on their third case, so he knows that he has to like prevent it.
Yes, and the fact that he has pulled Mabel away from the guys inadvertently, but he's showing more interest in this investigation than the other guys. Yeah. So I think he moved up. I had Dickie on my bingo card, but no, I put also after this episode I put Talbert.
Well, and it's not cool though because they haven't shown us Dickie in a few episodes. It's like. That's why I feel like there needs to be more layers. Like, throw us a little Dickie here and there.
Throw us a little Dickie.
So that, the suspects are there and we see them. So it's not so disjointed. Like, okay, today he's a contender. Now, I don't know. I just feel like I need more continuity.
I think that if it's somebody, like, they're pushing for Joy, then it's definitely not. They're really pushing for... I almost said Meryl. For Loretta, it's definitely not. I think the Loretta thing is that I still think she's in love with Dickie because he was in all those photos of that scrapbook. Yeah. I think and then she called him a really sweet man. But I don't think she's the murderer. And also, okay, who was the murderer the first season? The girlfriend.
Yes.
Who's the murderer the second season?
Cinda's person.
So two women,
yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking also, yes. I also, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot this, but something was said in this episode, and I think one of our viewers also said this, something about Ben and Dickie maybe like having a romance or something. Yeah. And then there was a comment made in this episode, if you guys remember, remind me, but I was like, maybe Meryl, yeah, I know.
Loretta. They know who we're talking
Loretta was, like, knew something. I don't know.
Well, I said that at the very beginning. I said, I don't think that is his brother. I think that's his lover.
Yes.
Because they want to make us feel like he's like, what are you doing here? I don't want to... Yeah. Like it's a love affair. But I don't think it's a woman. And in fact, I think it might be Dickie. But maybe... he couldn't have him. That's why Dickie went up there.
Yeah, that's right.
It
was you who said it.
It was me.
I'm like, who was it?
It was a long time ago, though.
It was early on. But then something was said in this episode that kind of alluded to that. So I'm going to have to rewatch and bring it back up next week.
No, but it's interesting. Yeah. Maybe, if they caught it, they could comment. But we're getting there. Yeah. We're getting closer. If this... the little things that they add in there are a little unnecessary, but it's all just to like show the quirkiness of these characters, so it's not for nothing.
And I know they like to give us a lot of like leads to chase, and it's fun. So
it is fun. Yes,
it's all good.
Yes. Hey, everyone that's been watching, we really appreciate it. Please keep your comments coming. We like all the help, and we always see it from a different perspective, so thank you. Please continue to comment, and then like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.